Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is Mujahid Hussain. Hope you are doing well at your homes. Dear students, last time we discussed about the topic elaborate the working of different computer networks, and that was the part 1, and today we are going to discuss about the part 2, and this is our content list in which we will discuss component of computer network interface card, hub, switches, and then cables and connectors, routers and modems. These are the topics which we will discuss today, we will cover today in this lecture. So components of computer network requires the following devices. Some of them are optional, like network interface card, NIC, hub, switches, cables and connectors, routers and modems. Some are the optionals and some are the much important or necessary. Network interface card, you can see on the screen, this is a network interface card, a device that enables a computer to talk with other computers networks. Like this network interface card is available in your computer, then you can then you can communicate with other computers or other networks through this card, interface card. Using unique hardware addresses, MAC addresses encoded on the card chip. The data link protocol implies these addresses to the discover other systems on the network so that it can transfer data to the right destination. Like each computer system has a MAC address. Through that one, if you want to send the data, so network will search that MAC address, and then it will promote and it will transfer your data to that MAC address or to that network, that computer where you want to send the data. Types of network card, like wired card and wireless. Wired card, the wired NIC uses cables and connectors as a medium to transfer data. Like you have a wired connection, you have need a cable and then connector, a cable that will transfer the data, and connector which will connect through any card, like a network card which we have seen on the last screen, on the last slide. Like this is a slot where we will insert the connector and the cable. You know the cable, this type of cables could be in networks. Wireless card, the connection is made using antenna that implies radio wave technology. All modern laptop computers incorporated wireless NIC in addition to the wired adapter. Like now, if we see, we are using wireless. Through wireless, we are connecting different networks or to different devices in order to send or receive the data. Network card speed, it comes with the different speeds: 10 Mbps, megabytes per second, 100 megabytes per second, and then 1000 Mbps and so on. Recent standard network cards built with gigabyte, 1000 megabytes per second connection speed. It also supports to connect slower speeds such as 10 Mbps and 100 Mbps. So this is a slower speed of NIC or network card. The speed of the card depends on your lane speed. You have a local area network, so like you have 2 MB speed of network, 4 MB, 6 MB. That speed will be your total speed or connection, that will be your speed. So that will be shared through network card, and that will be also network card speed. If you have a switch, we have take an example, like if you have a switch that supports up to 100 Mbps, your NIC will also transfer data with this same speed, even though your computer NIC has still the capability to transfer data at 1000 Mbps, 1 gigabyte per second. So it depends upon the network speed, which type of network you are using. And modern computers network adapters is integrated with the computer motherboard. So now we don't have need to buy any adapter because they are integrated with the computer motherboard. Like they are basic parts of the motherboard, we can say as. This is a hub, a device that splits a network connection into multiple computers. Like you took a connection by the service ISPR, then now you have a modem, and modem you have different slots, so you can give the connection to different peoples. You can share your speed, you can share your network with others. It is like a distribution center. When a computer requests information from a network or a specific computer, it sends the request to the hub through a cable. The hub will receive the request and transmit it to the entire network. Like we have 4 different computers and they are connected through a hub, and the main cable is connected also with the hub. If we disconnect the main cable which we are got through a service provider, if we disconnect that one, then all other 4 will be disconnected, means they cannot access any network. So this hub is responsible for the transmission of entire network. Then we have switch. Like hub, switch don't broadcast the received message to entire network, connects the source and destination directly, which increases the speed of the network. Both switch and hub have common features: multiple RJ45 ports, power supply and connector lights. But the difference between switch and hub is that it does not transmit or any message to entire network, but it connects the source and destination, and then they can share their data. That's why its speed is greater than hub. Router, a device like a switch that routes data packets based on their IP addresses. It is mainly a network layer device. It normally connects LNA lanes and WANs, local area network and wide area networks together. Router divide broadcast domains of hosts connected through it. Like we can in this way we can also give connection to different peoples or different users as well. So cables and connectors. Cable is a one way of transmission media which can transmit communication signals. The wired network topology uses a special type of cable to connect computers on the networks. We cannot use the local wires. So these are the special these are the what we can say specific cables for the internet connection. Connector, the connection is made using antenna that implies radio wave technology. All modern laptop computers incorporate wireless NIC, network integrated card, and then in addition to the wired adapter. Twisted pair wire, it is classified as category of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5E, 6 and 7. Category 5E, 6 and 7 are high speed cables that can that can transmit 1 gigabyte speed or more than 1 gigabyte speed. So on the right side you can see the connector. This is the RJ45 connector, and this is a cable, twisted pair cable. You can see if you have connected If you have a router switch are up, then you can see that this cable in different color can be in black, can be in a white or in greenish, but and can be blue. So this type of cable you will find out in a network connection. Then we have a coaxial cable. Coaxial cable more resembles like TV installation cable, like when we buy a cable when we get a connection by a cable operator. So that is very much resemble with that one. It is a more expensive than twisted pair cable, but provide high data transmission speed. Fiber optic cable, it is a higher speed cable which transmit data using light beams through a glass bound fibers. A high speed sorry, I have mistaken, a high data transmission cable comparing to the other cable types, but the cost of fiber optic cable is very expensive, which can only be purchased and installed by the governmental level. Then optical fiber was invented in 1966 by two British scientists called Charles Coe and George Hackham. So on the screen you can see the coaxial and the fiber optic cable. Then we have modem. It enables you to connect your computer to the available network connection or the existing telephone line. Like you have a telephone line, you can use the telephone line through plugging the modem, and then you can connect your different devices with that modem. Like NIC modem is not integrated with the computer motherboard. It comes as separate part which can be installed on the PSI slot found on the motherboard. A modem is not necessary for LAN, but required for internet connection such as dial-up or DSL. Dear students, today is up to here. Is there any question, any query, then you can ask me. I have provided my mail and my WhatsApp number as well. And stay home, stay safe, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.